Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. On the previous episode, we finally came into Fornost. We have some quests to complete inside the city, or really close to the city, before we continue. As all the quests inside Fornost proper are fellowship quests, and that is something that is a little bit out of our league for the time being. What we can do now though is kill some of these bears and aurochs. For their meat. If they didn't stun us so much. It can get quite annoying. Okay, so we need to find some more bears, some more boars. The thing is, where? I see a bear over here. Here's another one. And now we're only missing the boars. But I'm not sure where those ones are. I think we'll look for them on our way back. Seems most likely because now we are here in the worm den. And we also have plenty of worm killing to do. Here, Worm Slayer. How many do we need? 60. I think we can pull some more of these worms. This is good enough. Indeed, Terrible Visage. That is for Fierce Resolve, am I right? Fierce Resolve, yeah, that's right. Okay, plenty of stuff for us to do. The guy we're looking for here, Godgerpan. Okay. So that guy seems quite stronger than these ones, so not gonna risk it. Gonna face him alone. You did Expert Hurler, okay. So we're getting a lot of different deeds. So Godgerpan was no biggie. What do we have here? Strike with Javelin skills. Alright. So these are all class dates that we unlocked at level 30. But we still have not completed many of the class dates we had already unlocked, so something to keep in mind to include in our rotation. Fierce Resolve, Javelin Skills. Javelin Skills shouldn't be quite difficult. Okay, so only need to find the boars. But I don't see any boars in here, which is kind of strange if you ask me. Should be here. Get it. Okay, that's one, I think. What are the others? Alright. I want to fight more bears. Okay. There's another boar. Just missing the last one. But where is it? Okay. Here. Let's get this guy with all our javelin skills. Perfect, back to the camp. Light armor, not so good. Okay, what do we have here? Pocket item, and quite better than the one we already have. Gonna keep that one. So where's that pocket item? Here. Let's replace it and let's equip it. Turn all this in. Well, that's a start. Well done, Berethan. You're more useful than these locks. Okay. The rank is good enough, I guess. Yeah. I'll keep it.
Oh, it's a sorry day.
Well done, Berethan. I only hope the effects of your endeavor may last.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Such vile corruption. You'd think the poor beasts have been poisoned. Unclean water and grass would be my guess. This is no doubt the work of some orc, and a smart one at that. I've heard of defilers and poisoners and the like amongst the orcs. Do you think the Blackmaul have such a one in their midst? Very well done, man. That was no small deed. And what do you have for me? Maybe it is the sword. I'm not sure. Let me think about it. Let me take it and think about it.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Lots of orcs and goblins in these parts, especially around the gates to the city. They tried to cut off our retreat when the treasure hunt wasn't going well, but we escaped. They come looking for us at night. but luckily we've remained hidden. If you take off a head or two of those evil creatures, lots of folk here will thank you. It'll make this place a great deal safer. Okay, I'll do these quests and then sell what I can, seeing as we have a vendor in here and might be a while before we go back to Estelin. So, Blockmaul Defiler. Where's one of those defilers? Villager and Raider. Oh, not here. Okay, maybe up here. That's a warlord, not the one we're looking for. Where's the defiler? Okay, so what do we have here? Maybe armor now. A Scholar Scroll case, that's good. Here, the battle medallions. We'll get a quest for 10 of those. But not yet. Or maybe I already have it, I am not sure. But we'll wait until we have 10 of them to loot them. Now we're only missing a few more goblins. And here's one, well, two actually, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember where the Blockmaul Defiler is. Because, well, here's the last sapper. Siege weapon parts, okay. Forgot about this one. The Blockmaul orcs are building siege equipment in their camp outside of the once great city of Fornost. Whatever their purpose, it cannot be good. You should destroy the siege equipment. So, let's accept this quest. Let's pull up all these guys. Okay, that's awesome. If I could only find the block multifiler. I have no idea where that guy is. I can't remember. Ah, finally, here it is. Stop, come here. Okay. The filer is down. Okay. Here, all the siege weapon parts that we needed. Now back to Garrett Cobb and turn in the quest. What else do we have here? A well-kept Mathan. That's a good one. Scholar scroll. For reputation items, our backs are already full. That's not good at all. But let us use the well-kept Mathan on the scholars. So an expert weaponsmith journal and Greater Calibrant salve. We already know. We can destroy this one. Take this. Take this. And York medallions. Now, since we are already level 30, that means we can open the level 30 gift. But we need a lot of backspace for that. So it might not be the best moment to try and open this. And over here, this ruined bridge, this would be the entrance to Fornost, to the city itself. And the instance cluster of Fornost. One that I only got to do once before it was broken into different wings, which is a shame, I gotta say, as it was quite challenging when you had to do it all at once. But okay. So let's see. Let's try to get a good picture here. This one. Okay, you read my mind, Garolith. That's just what I wanted you to do. Now, maybe we can sell some of this stuff and open the gift. See what we got. As a matter of fact, I think most of these Athalas, yeah, they are not really that good anymore, so we can sell all this and focus on these ones, the level 25 ones, which are a little bit better, not by much, but still.
Greetings.
Ah, Jesus, this guy would only let us buy and not sell. Oh, come on. Okay.
How can I be of
A
service?
bold warrior you are. You did not look it, but I stand here corrected. Okay, perfect. Another quest did. So, no title this time either. We need to complete another 15 quests and 10 Lotro points. Great.
How can I be of service?
You have thwarted Ankmar's plans, Variathan. It will take them much longer now to amass the siege weapons they need. For a time at least, Trestlebridge and Brilliant should be safe. So, yeah, it's a day for celebration, girl, if I know. Let's take the token, but not much use for it. I think this guy here.
Oh, it's a sorry day.
I'm mighty relieved that you were able to do away with that defiler. If that blight he caused was getting to the animals, soon it would have got to us too. Let's get the spear, I would say. And we don't have the space for that, obviously. So you know what? Let's get rid of these Atlas pots that we don't need. Let's use this War Master Lash. So that I don't forget, let me put the gift here in the quick slot bar so I don't forget to open it. And at some point, oh, there's another vendor up here. Maybe this guy will help us with our predicament.
What do you need?
Ah, yes. So, I can do away with this, this sword. Yeah, let's equip it. See what else we get rid of. Oh, I think we can equip this instead. Patience, Girlief. I'm almost down here, so we can continue. And that should be enough, I would say. Here and here and here. That's great. And now let us check what do we have inside this gift.
Stay a moment.
Let me see. So we got 25% mark acquisition and morale and power potions, here 3, and the level 4 gift. So the tier 2 we can completely ignore, the tier 1 as well, but the tier 3 let's take in here just in case. You never know. Now, with this out of the way, these are all the solo quests that we can do on this area. So we're ready to continue moving east. If you remember, we have this one, find and speak with Orthon. Orthon is here crossing the river, and there is also another founding stone of the Dunedain in the place where he is. So it's still worth going to his location, checking it out, and maybe doing some of his quests, I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough. Let's get in our trusted Limbot and let's go on meet Orthon. No, actually, let's go first back to Mingham. Need to turn this for the epic, and then we'll be ready to continue our path east. So I gotta say, I really liked how gloomy and dark Fornost was. I had never been here since I have upgraded my PC, and I gotta say it really adds a lot to the atmosphere. And I really got quite uneasy inside Fornost for a while. Something that hadn't happened to me for a long time, so it was great. It's great being able to re-experience the game with as higher graphic quality as it can give you, because it really adds to the atmosphere and to the overall feeling of it. So I would strongly recommend upgrading your PC for this game. It's totally worth it, and it's not that taxing. You don't need the highest of systems to be able to do this.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
You are truly of stout heart to pay such visits. You have my gratitude, Beriathan. I only wish I could have done this myself instead of sending you in my stead. But time and injury prevent me from wielding a sword, let alone drawing a bow. From what you tell me, Angmar did not merely send a talking force to Fornost. Nay, it appears they sent an army. Fornost has fallen once more to Angmar.
Will you lend me your ear?
Quick now, you must return to Halvrat in Esteldin and tell him what you have learned here. Angmar has taken Fornost once more. From such a fortified spot, Angmar could dominate all of the north. But there are even worse things to worry about. Tales tell of a great evil which inhabits the collapsed and ruined halls of Fornost. This evil could be called to serve Angmar. Go to Esteldin and tell Halvrat all that you have learned here.
Will you lend me your ear?
Okay, and I think this is for the instance. So let's skip that one. Now that we have done that, we can now go to Orthon. He has a couple of quests for us to do, and hopefully we'll be able to go back to Esteldin before the end of the episode, though I'm not counting on it. As soon as we go back to Esteldin, I will map to Bree to complete the class quest. But I just want to make sure that we have an easy way of coming back. And I mean, you could swift travel from West Bree to Esteldin, and it would be basically the same thing, but why use your silver coins on it when you can just map out, right? I mean, money is not so hard to come by in Lotro, but especially at the early levels, it really helps to save up a little bit. So let's see, Wandering Cruel Bigs. Let's continue. Let me double check. Expert. We're missing 480 points to reach Master proficiency. So that means I just like to get inspiration for cool outfits. I'm sorry if it bothers you, but I think players do come with a lot of really cool outfits, so they deserve to be shown. Anyway, as I was saying, so I'm missing 480. So just need not too much. I don't need to crop too much to be able to get to mastery, but I still need materials in any case. Okay, so here we are, Ost Lagoros. This is where Orthon is located. Nice view of the fields of the Northlands in here, as you can see. It's quite a view. Not the best spot maybe, but a good view nonetheless. Hail, stranger! Ah, Amarian sent you. What news from Amonride?
Greetings, friend.
Welcome to Ost Lagoros, traveler. I wish that I could offer you more comfort, but as you can see, it is a sparse little ruin with little to offer. It is so nice to have some company. Would you be willing to collect some firewood and driftwood nearby? It would bring some cheer to this guttering flame. We shall be warm and comfortable then. So yes, I'm gonna do that. But before doing that, the founding stone should be over here-ish. Yeah, there it is in the minimap. Founding stone. The monument space is inscribed with faded words. Dwyntham, founded in the year 1249 of the Third Age. At this place did King Celebrimbor establish the town of Dwyntham, that his people might cultivate the land and feed the people of his realm. Okay, so now we're ready to pick up firewood and driftwood. Nice little day in the North Downs. When you are not being attacked, that is. Silver deposit, no. Driftwood. We have more of it. Okay, there should be more driftwood. Okay, no, it seems I was wrong. Not sure where, so. Okay, I see. I see the driftwood now. That did for the eastern ruins, and now we are only missing 3 more logs of firewood. Firewood here. Here and there. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Ah, this will do well, Briatan. Do pull up a seat, rest, and let us talk. It has been long since I have had company at my fire.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
I look at what happened at the farmlands as a failing of my own. Amarian and I guard this road, but the works moved between us and we did not spy them until it was too late for the farmers. Amarian guards them now, but I wish to make amends for my negligence. Will you help me gather first to send those poor folk? It is not much, but it will keep away the chill of night. And what else?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Come to think of it, Beriathan, I would ask another favor of you before you go. Another traveler passed along the road, a short little fellow. He went west not long before the works attacked on the farmlands. I fear that he may have been hurt, or worse. Will you search for him in Anondir? Alright. So... okay, so gotta cross in here. Gotta cross the river once again. Thought I could avoid breaking my leg there, but okay. The works have free reign of the unguarded lands of Anondir, especially upon the threatened hill of Hot Eggland. You should defeat the works of Anondir and investigate Hot Eggland. Very well, let us proceed. Yeah, as you see, grinding the javelin skills is not an issue. I think that's a class did that we can complete really easy. Okay. Jesus, you scared me there for a while. the bone piles. Berelman looks recently exhumed. Let's see what happens when you kill the other wargs. You only need to talk to Warthog. Okay, and we're missing just one more bear or wolf. Where are the little guys? Here. Back to Warthog it is. We can cross over here and cut some of the road. That's better.
Hail, friend, and well met.
I see you found some bones, Berethan. Some of these are fairly small, but I wouldn't say any of them would belong to the traveler I saw. Unless I am very much mistaken, I'd say most of these are goblin bones. It seems to me that the wargs and the goblins must not get along well all of the time, and that is good for us. Let them fight among themselves, and there will be fewer for us to worry about. Heavy armor, well, looks kinda nice for some other type of outfit, so maybe I'll keep it.
Greetings to you.
A very kind deed. Thank you, Berethan. You are a skilled hunter and speedy at that.
How can I be of service?
You found evidence of digging among the works at that large mound. That's very strange. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. I wonder what it is they seek. Okay. Here.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
You must be weary from your efforts and long travels, Berethan. Glad as I would be to see you leave, I feel obligated to tell you that there is a dwarf kit not far from here that offers far more by way of comforts than this sad little campfire ever could. Othricar is the name the dwarfs have given it. They are friendly as dwarfs go. If you wish to find a more habitable place to stay, it is a very short distance to the northeast, a stone dwelling nestled into the hills. Okay, so that was it as far as the Orthon quests go. Now we can make our way back to Estelin, map our milestone there, and then go to Brig for our class quest. Not sure, maybe we can complete a class quest before calling it a day. That would be nice. I don't remember exactly what this class quest would have us do, but I'm quite excited. These class quests are usually a lot of fun, so I'm really looking forward to it. How far are we now? Not so much. We can also check, by the way, if we can already do the quest for these 10 medallions. That would be nice too. I think I don't have any more. Yeah, we have these bounties and these other spider and work quests that I got as soon as I got to Estelin. But as I was telling you previously, if the epic does not take us there, I might not do those quests. Just trying to optimize my route through the North Downs and, well, the game in general. So before I forget, let's map this in here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
This is for Evendim. I'm gonna skip that for the moment. Let's see what other quests we have unlocked.
Stay a moment.
I think we can pick this up. Have you heard of the Wardens of Anuminas? They are a branch of our order who guard the ancient tombs and ruins which mark the long ago abandoned capital of Arnor. News has come to me that they stand hard-pressed as bandits and refugees from the Northdowns have begun to loot the old tombs in increasing numbers, and darker rumors of the presence of Angmar agents who seek entrance into the ancient city itself. Travel to the camp of Tinodir and you will find Kanuyon, who will be most grateful for any aid you can render. And we'll go there eventually.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Is this... Is Daisy Appledore gonna have us come to this guy? I think he is. Let us double check just to be sure.
Would you do something?
No. I thought maybe he will give me a quest for those orc medallions. Alas. Let's talk to Halbrand then.
Greetings.
I suppose we can be thankful that we are no longer as ignorant of the enemy's plans as once we were, yet the question of how we will face this threat looms over us all. The peoples of the North Downs must be called together for a council to deal with this threat. There is much to do and much I will ask of you in the days ahead, if you are willing, Spirit.
Might I take a moment of your time?
We will need the might of the dwarves of Ottercar if we are to face the threat of Angmar. The dwarfs are good Longbeards, but have long been put to task by the Dourhans. When the Dourhans showed their true loyalties, the Longbeards drove them out of Otrikar. Yet they are still hard pressed by the Dourhans, and only recently has one of Durin's folk from Erebor, Dori, come to aid them. It will not be easy to convince them to lend their strength to the council, but you must try. Travel to Otrikar and speak with Dori. If you cannot find Dori for some reason, speak to a dwarf named Hanar. It is he who leads the Longbeards of Otrikar.
Stay a moment.
To the south of Estelin there stands a small refuge of the elves. Many long years have the elves dwelt there. However, in recent days most of the elves left the glade. What is worse, I have heard that those few that remained were slain by stone trolls from the north. It is an irony that Gildor Inglorion, an elf lord of Rivendell, was coming to give word of the enemy's movements, but arrived too late to save those who remained. He should be called to the council, but I fear that he will be too consumed by the desire to protect both the glade and his people from their rage. It will be your task to go to Lingiliad and convince Gildor to come to the council.
Stay a moment.
Of all those that have suffered in the Northdowns, it is perhaps the people of Trestlebridge who have suffered the most. They have stood firm against all orc attacks, but their own numbers are dwindling. In fact, the mayor of the town, Lovell Boskins, was recently slain, and his daughter Nellie now leads the people there. I would ask you to go to Trestlebridge and speak with Nellie. We will need her leadership at the council. I will give you a word of warning. Although her people have the most to gain from coming, Nellie will be the hardest to convince. The constant attacks will block all thoughts of anything but dealing with the immediate threat. So, we are ready to continue with the epic, but let us go check Bree really quick. We'll need to do some swift travel in the middle, but that's okay.
Well met.
Alright, let's rush to the jail. Although I'm quite convinced right now that she's just gonna have us go back to Estelin. And I think I remember now what this quest is about. And it's really cool to see. But we'll wait until we get there. Here's Daisy. Yeah.
What do you need?
It is good of you to come. This matter is deserving of attention, and I believe that you will succeed at seeing this through.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You have become a very skilled warden, Veriathana, and your protection of innocents from the darkness is commendable, but is it enough? Your strength and resolve is tested every day, but this constant refinement of your ability will ensure that your skills remain at their peak. I have heard that the elves of Lingiliad in Meluinen on the Northdowns have need of a skilled warden. If you are willing, you would do well to speak with the elf Anderi at Lingiliad. She may have an opportunity for you to once more test your ability as a warden of skill. So that's what Daisy Appledore has to say for this quest, but if you see, our warden trainer in Estelin can also give us this quest. So let us see what the trainer has to say about it. Let's see if the dialogue is any different. Just wanna check.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Okay. Basically the same thing. So we're gonna take the quest.
Greetings.
Let me just double check. Okay, so at level 32 we'll get the Master in Esteldin. That's gonna be great. Battle Memory and Never Surrender at level 40. That's also gonna be great. And well, a lot of gambits there. Not getting too ahead of myself. But yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up the road. But it seems this would be the end of today's episode, a good place to end it. Join me next time. We'll begin with chapter 4. We'll do this in the recommended order. So we'll first go see the dwarves, then the elves, and then the humans. Well, we're gonna mix these last two a little bit, and I explain you a little bit more why when we get there. For the time being, thank you once again for watching Citadel Guard Adventures. I will see you on the next episode. Please subscribe if you like what you see here. For the time being, stay safe and take care, and I will see you on the next episode.